Hi honeybees! Today I'm going to be doing my March favorites. I have quite a bit of beauty favorites and then I have a few like miscellaneous things I want to talk about at the end. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm first going to start off with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero collaboration. This glow kit is amazing and I know that it's sold out in a lot of places right now, but I'm hoping that they're going to restock in the near future because I know the VIB sale is coming up for Sephora. It's in like mid-April, coming up very soon, so get your lists ready. So I thought I would still quickly mention it just in case you are able to see it back in stock and get your hands on it. The reason I love it so much is because I do like a very intense highlight. I do have it on today. If you don't like an intense highlight, this isn't a highlight kit for you. This is definitely one that is very in your face. Pam, I've got a highlight on and I'm glowing for the gods. So it's not one that you're going to want to do if you're wanting a very natural look. This is applied not, if you can believe it, I barely touched my brush into the palette and this is how intense it is. So I just feel like you are going to get so much use out of this and I'll probably never use this up. The shades that I use today, my two favorite, like the favorite combo I do is Forever Young, which is this like lighter pinky shade here. And then this one here, which has like a shift to it, but it has a very, very light base. As you can see, it comes off pretty much white, but on the skin it gives this beautiful, magical glow. I just absolutely love it, especially since I am a fair complexion. That combo really works for me. However, I have really loved Kitty Cat on the skin too. This does have a very strong pink base, but it has a little bit more of a champagne golden undertone to it as well. I have not played around with these two golden shades on my face, like on my cheekbones. However, I've used them as eyeshadows and they're very, very pretty as that way as well. This peachier one, again, I have not used on my skin yet, like on my cheekbones yet, just because I am still pretty fair. Maybe in the summer, if I get a little bit more color, I'll play around with those, but it's truly magical. And if you bought it and you haven't really played with it yet, you need to grab it out of your collection and use it because it's so pretty. A definite favorite this month has been my Scentbird subscription. You guys know I've used them in the past and really, really liked with them. I've worked with them before. Scentbird.com is a subscription service for perfume. You get a 30-day supply for $14.95 a month. And honestly, usually these perfume samples last me longer than 30 days. It just really depends on how much you're applying every day. And this is such a pretty packaging. This is atomizer that I have not gotten in the past. It's like a really beautiful, light, almost pinky lavender shade. Isn't that so pretty? So what you do is it screws up and down. So in your purse you'll have this little velvet pouch with this in it. You twist it up. And it's a spray, which I really, really like. I hate when you get those little samples of perfume and it has a little pop top. It gets everywhere. You end up applying too much. The spray is so convenient. And every month you just take the little sample out and replace it with your new one, pop it back in and twist it in. Really easy to use. This month I have been trying out Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. This is so pretty. It has a very fresh, floral scent to it. It reminds me a lot of the Dior Addict perfume that I love so much, and it lasts really well. I have it on my skin right now. When it kind of dries down on my skin, it has a sweeter scent to it, which I really like. So I'm really liking my perfume choice this month, and there are over 450 high-end perfume options for you to choose from. And there is also men's fragrance if you want to get this as a gift for the guy in your life. So just thought I'd quickly mention that. So that always is in my purse. I always have one of these in my purse. It's pretty much a constant favorite, but I thought I'd mention that again for anyone that has not heard of them. Another face product this month that I think is so beautiful, and it's Drugstore, and I really think you guys are going to love it as well. It's from Milani, and it's one of their baked blushes. Speaking of glow, this blush gives you glow without the highlight, and it's just such a pretty tone. So this is called Bella Bellini number 12, and I will do a little swatch here for you. So it does have a really beautiful luminosity to it without it having any kind of chunky glitters. It has kind of like a golden glow to it with a pinky, it's mostly pink, I would say, maybe a little bit of like a melon pink coloring. It's very, very flattering on the skin. I think it will suit a lot of different skin tones. Just a really great blush for everyday wear, and it's kind of a simple go-to blush because you have highlight, a little bit of a subtle glow, but it looks very natural on the skin, and yeah, just really love it. And it's Drugstore, so I thought I'd mention that. Eyeshadow this month, I can't help myself. I've been loving this palette. This is the Peanut Butter and Honey palette. I did a full review and tutorial in one. I'll link that down below for you guys if you're interested. This is a limited edition palette. It's exclusively at Ulta and TooFaced.com, and I really have been enjoying it, and I know a lot of you have gone and picked this up because of that review, so I hope you're loving it as much as I am. It's a tin packaging, like the signature kind of little palettes Too Faced has been doing for a while now. I've just been really enjoying the shades in this. There's a lot more mattes than you would think. Usually Too Faced does a lot of shimmery shades. There's not as many mattes in their palette. This one is definitely an exception to that, and I've really been loving playing with different kinds of colorings, like this Honey Buns color. You would think that that would be way too dramatic and overboard for a natural everyday look, but really it's gorgeous. I'll sometimes put it in my inner corner area and it makes my eye color pop. I really, really love it. Plus it smells good. It smells like peanut butter and honey. You can't go wrong with that. And it's, you know, it has a little honeybee on it. It's honeycomb pattern all over it. It's pretty much meant for me. So I'm really loving that. I'm glad that I picked that up. I have quite a few lip products to share with you. What else is new? So I'm going to start off with what's on my lips right now. So this is not necessarily a favorite, but it is on my lips, so I wanted to mention it. It's the MAC. This is a Pro Longwear? It is. Pro Longwear lip pencils from MAC are a holy grail favorite of mine. But this specific color I just started trying out. It's called Morning Coffee. So this color is definitely more of a darker brownish with a little bit of red undertone in it, liner. I put that all over my lips today, but the favorite of mine for this month is this little baby. And it's the Smashbox lip gloss or it's called the Be Legendary Liquid Metal liquid lipsticks in Petal Metal, but really it's like a gloss that's metallic. This is so stinking gorgeous. I have it on my lips today, like I said, and this is more of like a rose gold tone, and I've been using it more over my nude lips and just putting this in the center, and it gives such a gorgeous glow to the lips. It makes your lips look fuller, poutier, and it lasts really well. It's not super sticky. Like, I can rub my lips together and it doesn't feel like it's gonna separate on me or anything like that. So today I kind of experimented and put it on top of a darker base just to see how it would look, and I like it that way as well. I definitely want to find a few more shades in this, but last time I was at Ulta, they were sold out of the color that I wanted. It's more of like a mauve shade. That one looks absolutely beautiful. So if you were kind of skeptical, you weren't sure about these, I think they're a really fun option if you want a little bit of metallic. You don't want to go like the dry liquid lipstick route. This is definitely a good alternative, and it feels good on the lips and it's beautiful. And like I said, mine is in Petal Metal, which is the more rose gold looking shade. Another lip product I've been loving this month is this gloss from Chanel. It is one of their older Glossimers, so I'm hoping they have reformulated this specific shade. It's in number 377. If not, I'm pretty sure you can still find the old colors on Nordstrom.com, and if not, I'll make sure and try to link where you can find this. But I pulled this one back out of my collection because it's just a very pretty nudish coral tone. It's a very peachy nude gloss that looks great with even no lip liner, no lipstick, just a very quick, easy gloss to wear on more natural days or when you just don't want to fuss with lipstick. I think that's a very perfect peachy nude shade. So absolutely love this. It does have a slight glitters in it, but you don't feel them on the lips whatsoever. It's very smooth and it feels amazing, and I mean, and it's Chanel. How could I not mention how beautiful that is? One more lip product. This is actually a lip balm, and this is from Sol de Janeiro. I've mentioned this a few different times, I believe, on vlogs, and maybe even in a haul when I first received this from them, but I'm so obsessed with this. I use it every single morning and night to hydrate my lips. It's called Brazilian Kiss, the Capacho Lip Butter, and first of all, like all their products, it smells so good. This one's very coconut vanilla kind of smelling, and it's a very large applicator and like large product, which I actually like for lip balms. Just like slather it all over, and it smells so good and it feels really, really good as well. It's very hydrating, and you still kind of smell it once it's on your lips, and I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're somewhere else, maybe sipping a pina colada somewhere, but super hydrating. It just melts into your lips and it smells amazing, and I feel like you get a lot for your money. So I'll link that down below for you guys if you're interested. One last beauty product, and as you can see, I have really used this a lot. It's the Tutti Dolce I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna butcher that name, I know. I should have looked it up before this video, sorry guys. But this is from Bath & Body Works. It's the Sweet Lemon Buttercup Body Cream. And their body creams usually are in a very larger size, but they had these minis in this collection, which I really liked because I got to try out a bunch of the different scents from this collection. This one smells so, so good. And I thought this was gonna be my least favorite, but it smells so good, like a sweet lemon buttercream on a lemon cupcake kind of scent. So yummy, but it's not overpowering when I have it all over my body because I have obviously used a good deal of it. It's very hydrating, sinks into the skin very well, and really the scent is what has won me over, especially with this specific line. So if you can still get your hands on this, I would definitely grab it. Pretty much all the scents from that line are amazing if you like sweet bakery kind of scents. Okay, now I have a few random favorites for you guys. So first off, my favorite movie of the month was obviously Beauty and the Beast, the live action version that was in theaters recently this month, and I absolutely loved it. I would definitely go and see it again. I saw it with Mama B and she loved it too. It was awesome. And then we went home and watched the cartoon version as well. The only thing we missed a little bit in the live action version is the comedic element to the cartoon version. Like, the Beast has all these really funny expressions in the cartoon version, and Cogsworth and Lumiere have like some parts that are really funny that they took that out of the live action. But I think that it really stands alone as a great movie, and I really love it. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go and see it if you're a Disney fan and you love Beauty and the Beast. Speaking of that though, a favorite of mine this month are the new Pandora charms that came out on the Disney collection. I did pick up one of these, and then Mama B did pick up one for me as well. So I ended up picking up Mrs. Potts and Chip. They're together in one charm, and they really did a great job capturing how cute the characters are. I just love this one so much. Mama B picked up this charm for me, which is specifically for Beauty and the Beast. If you look very closely, if you kind of shift it to the side, you can see the rose pattern within the ruby gem here, and that's supposed to symbolize beauty is found within, which is a big symbolism of the movie. And then around the sides you see cutouts of the roses as well, and it has like little diamantes all the way around. It's a very, very pretty piece, and it's not very Disney looking. So if you want to wear a charm that's Disney related, you love Beauty and the Beast, but you don't want it to just stand out as being Disney, that's a great one to get. So I love that. I'll make sure to do close-ups for you guys on that. Then another big favorite of mine this month has been The Originals, the show The Originals. Few of you had told me that I had to watch that show. I had given it a chance when it first came out. I maybe watched 1 or 2 episodes, but I just wasn't that into it. I still was watching Vampire Diaries and was way more into that. Now, since Vampire Diaries recently ended, you guys, that end episode, the final like series finale, got me. I cried so much. I don't think I could watch it again. That's how much like I cried. But it was so beautifully done how they wrapped that show up that I really didn't want to not have any vampire shows. All my vampire shows have left me. True Blood, now Vampire Diaries, I have nothing. So I still needed my fix. So I started watching The Originals, and I really like it. I'm already midway through season 2. I've always been a huge Klaus fan, even when he was on Vampire Diaries. He's one of those characters that he's so bad and you really shouldn't like him, but there's something about him. It's that little crooked smile that he has and everything. It just, I don't know. I kind of like bad boys anyway. It's probably the problem. Damon was my favorite on the Vampire Diaries, so that should tell you something why I love Klaus. But I'm really enjoying that, and I think they just started season 4, so I got a little bit to catch up still. So I'm watching that. Then Mama B and I started watching Big Little Lies, which was a new series on HBO. Really enjoyed that. That just ended yesterday. We watched the season finale, and that last episode was awesome. I loved it. You guys probably already knew I was going to watch it because Alexander Skarsgård is in it, and he's one of my favorite actors. I'm obsessed with him. He was on True Blood as Eric Northman, and sometimes I will just watch specific episodes that have like a ton of Eric Northman in it to get my fix, but I didn't have to this month because I was watching Big Little Lies and I really liked it. I hope they bring it back for a season 2. So that's it for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my beauty favorites as well as a few random things that I loved this month. If you're new, please do stick around and subscribe. I do 2 beauty videos a week as well as a Sunday vlog where you follow me throughout the week. And if you guys enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me. And I love you guys so much. I hope you had a wonderful March. Please leave in the comments down below some of your favorites that you had this month, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.